Okay, so now we wondered what happened here. So we do know when we started looking at it that this particular tanker, the trip pin on the end was too low, so it caught up on the bridge track. So now we know we got a problem right here. We need to fix this. So how do we go about fixing that? Well, I went ahead and made a board out of 1x4. I tacked some rail to it and I put a bumper on here, but I got a KD number 205 height gauge, and you can use this to check your couplers. You simply place it on the track, you put your car on the track and you bounce it up to the coupler and you can check the height of the coupler. And then the coupler setup has a shelf on it that you want to make sure when you push up to the coupler, the trip pin doesn't hit the shelf. It's got to just clear the shelf. And to fix that, if you're hitting, you get your trip pin pliers that has a cylindrical tine on it and a concave tine so that you don't kink and break them. And you can use it to give a slight bend to your trip pin to make sure it clears. Now, the other thing that I use this for is the NMRA has given us guidelines for what the weight of your car. So a car this size, you can see that I got a 5-inch car from coupling to coupling. So if you set your coupler here, and I marked it off of what the weight should be by the length of the car. So when you put her up on your deal, you bounce it up there. We got just under 5 inches on this. So that tells us this should be approximately 4.5 ounces for the car. So I can add some weight to it to get the right weights for all of the cars I have. So to check our coupler height with the KD tool on the track, you just push your car right up to it, and you can see our coupler heights are pretty darn close here. That looks pretty good right here for these. But you'll note that your trip pin is just barely touching this shelf down here. So you don't want it to hit the shelf at all. But you'll see that the couplers line up pretty well. So now that we know that the trip pin is not quite right, we can use our tool and we can go ahead and bend it up just a little bit. And it just has to go up slightly. So now we can see the trip pin is just above where the shelf is on the KD tool.